And yeah, sure, we lost half of our tower, but look how much he's going to lose. Oh, wait, bats. Goblin Curse on the bats. Oh my god, finally a card that our curse is good against. Look at all the goblins we're going to get. Yo, why is he running Night Witch? What's up, gamers? Jerky here, and today I'm going to be showing you the best deck for the Goblin Queen Journey, specifically if you're at least at 1,000 trophies. The reason that this deck is going to be different if you're under 1,000 trophies is because at 1,000 trophies you unlock one evolution slot, and you unlock this card right here, the Goblin Curse Spell. So I published a video yesterday for the best deck for 0 to 1,000 trophies, so check that out if you haven't already. But once you unlock the Goblin Curse Spell, this deck right here is the absolute best. It utilizes the Evo Valkyrie and the Goblin Curse Spell, and many other goblins as well. So I'm excited to show you this deck. I was playing in this deck on stream yesterday, and I actually don't think I lost like a single game. I'm quite confident about that. It also features the Dark Goblin, which got a buff recently. We're going to do this and then just log, and it's a pretty easy defense here. We're not even going to take any damage. So yeah, this deck is really good. Pretty much all of the cards in your deck are goblins, so you're going to fill up the meter really fast, which is nice. The Evo Valkyrie is probably the best evolution because it helps defend the ability so well. So all in all, this deck is just really good. I'm really excited to show it to you. I love the new Goblin Demolisher card. I can't wait to level him up in my normal deck. And the Goblin Curse Spell is okay. It's pretty good, but it's very nuanced. Like, it takes for a lot longer than like originally anticipated to get some of the units off of the board. Like, I thought it would be a lot quicker than it is. Anyways, let's go like this. It'll fill up our meter, and then we're going to have a really nice counter push. Because the next Goblin card we play is going to activate the ability. He knows this, and I know this. So let's keep that in mind. I'm going to do this right away. And let's go in here. We have our Goblin Curse Spell ready. Okay, he just logged. Honestly, that's a pretty smart log, but he still needs to defend both sides. Let's do this. Okay, let's try this Goblin Curse. This should spawn all of these as goblins. Cool idea. Honestly, if the Phoenix wasn't there, that would have been a really good move, but that's okay. Like I said, that spell is a lot harder to use than people think. Like, I don't know. I've been kind of, like, underwhelmed by it. Okay, he's probably going to go in here. You're going to see why the Evo Valkyrie is, like, really good here. You can see Evo Valkyrie pulls in all of those goblins, and it actually makes it a really easy defense. That's why I think Evo Valkyrie is the best goblin that you could be using in this game mode. Let's go like this. Then I'm going to pop the ability here because we're going to have a really nice offense here. He has a lot of stuff down, and the bowler is a really good answer. But again, Evo Valkyrie pulling everything away. And look at how much stuff we have down. I'm going to be ready here. I don't even need to play it. I was going to say we'll have our Goblin Curse Spell ready. And that was really all we needed. That's how I would summarize this deck, is a really strong offense, but also a really strong defense. I'm just going to log that's on the side. And should be another really easy defense. I'm just going to go like this. Goblin Giant in the pocket. So GG's to this player. Pretty easy match, like I said. I've had no issues with this deck. So we'll go ahead and take the dub. We'll catch you in the next one. I did our next match here against, I don't know why I'm here. I'm curious what to think about this new game mode, or what you all think about this new game mode. In my stream yesterday, a lot of people were like, oh, this game mode it's so repetitive, it's so boring, and I agree to an extent, but I feel like all of Clash is kind of repetitive, especially at the lower arenas like of this game mode. Obviously you're limited to only a few cards. This guy's running Sparky, which is new. I'm impressed by that, and he just lets it go pretty much. So oh, interesting. I didn't know that interaction very well. Let's go ahead and do this. And the Valkyrie should help with these goblins. Nice. W Valkyrie. Valkyrie kind of keeping us alive in that situation there. I haven't played against a lot of Sparky. I mean, Goblin Giant Sparky in general is a pretty common deck. Okay, let's do this. Okay, we survived. The Sparky will be interesting to play around because we don't have a good spell for it, but I think we'll be fine. If we just don't play like an absolute bot, we'll be able to defend. Nice. That took care of the Dark Goblin. My meter's almost full and his is not. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this because the meter's full, and then let's go in. And get ready. Okay, he uses a log. I'm going to go down with the goblins. Because I don't want him to be able to support his push. Nice. And see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, he kind of misused that spell, in my opinion. And now he can't afford to support the Sparky. Goblin Cage is going to do a fine job defending here. And life is good. One shot, please. Perfect. Good choice for me to go in. He wasn't really able to defend. And like I said, he misused the Goblin spell. Because when you place it, you feel like it's a poison. But it is a lot slower than a poison. Okay, let's do this. Valkyrie gonna do a really good job. Well, she's gonna do her best, that's for sure. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I didn't have my Goblin Cage in cycle there, so that made that defense a little tricky, but, like, we barely took any damage on our tower. I mean, we took, like, a few hundred damage, but considering that was his big push, you know, like, we're chilling. Okay, again, I'm just going to go in here because he Sparkied in the opposite lane. Let's do this. Okay. He logs. Let's try and make him regret it. Let's go like this. No log and cycle. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I need to spend on that Sparky. I don't think that I do. Because of the building. Perfect. Okay, we're going to play this outside of the poison range. And that's why I love Evo Valkyrie. Look at how good that defense is. Nice. The defense in this deck is so solid. Like I said, it's just one of the reasons that I like it. Okay. As soon as he goes for a Sparky, we pressure opposite lane. We don't want to deal with the shenanigans. That was a really smart kite by him, I'm not even going to lie. I kind of forgot he could do that. But it's over now. Like this. And now he also has to defend. Like, he wants to support his push, but he has all of those goblins that are coming down. Okay, so far so good. Honestly, this guy's actually playing really well. I'm fairly impressed. Let's do this. I want him to have to use his log on the Dark Goblin. Or something. Yeah, he does log the Dark Goblin. That's perfect. Like I told, like I said, we're able to play around the Sparky like fairly well. Okay, we're gonna do this, and like you'll see how slow the spell is on the goblins. Yep, another easy defense. I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna do split lane pressure here. Beautiful. Take that. Should take down the Sparky. I'm gonna do the curse because the Sparky's gonna go down, and I think we got him here. Yeah, GG's. It was only a matter of time. Honestly, that guy played pretty well, but like you would think we wouldn't have issue playing around the Sparky, but we played just fine. GG's to that guy. We'll take the dub. Catch you in the next one. Alright, into our next match here against this person. And yeah, like I said, this deck, really versatile. If you don't have Evo Valkyrie, you can do Evo Knight, but for one extra elixir, it's so worth it to just have the Evo Valkyrie. It looks like this guy is doing the same thing. I wouldn't recommend running Goblin Barrel. I haven't had too much like great luck with it, for me specifically. I'm going to go in here. I mean, he spent 6 elixir at the bridge. And we only had to really spend 2 to defend it. Okay, building comes down. I don't necessarily agree with that log. Yeah, because that big boy is going to connect here. I could go Goblin Curse here, but again, it wouldn't... I don't think it would take care of those spear goblins in time. Okay. We're going to eat a little bit of damage here. But that Dark Goblin buff really coming in clutch here. You should have to spend on the Dark Goblin as well. I'll probably just eat it. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. I'm going to cycle my Valkyrie just because I want to get to my Evo one. It kind of like stops him from going for a barrel as well. At least it should. We need to be careful of the meter here. So I'm going to Goblin Cage like this. And if he plays one more, I was going to say, let's be wary. He'll probably go barrel in the back. Let's demolish her like this. Yep. Really good log value here. Goblins on this side. And we should have an easy time defending this. Yeah, we took almost no damage there. It's almost impossible not to give your opponent log value. Like... it just happens sometimes. Like right there, it's like, oh, I gave him good log value because I kind of wasted my ability. But that's all good. I could go for my Dark Goblin, but I'm just going to chill. Another reason I really like this deck is because you get to your Goblin ability really, really fast, which is definitely really important, like I think, more than people think. Like I've seen people running cards that only have like 1 or 2 Goblins in it, and I'm like, it's kind of a waste. Okay, we'll see if we can get use out of our spell here. Maybe not. Oh, Mega Knight. Yeah, like Mega Knight. Like, why are you playing a Goblin and running a Mega Knight? That's probably just me, but it feels kind of silly to me. But like I said, that's my opinion. Okay, we're gonna Valkyrie here to pull this Mega Knight in, and that's in the back. I'm just gonna Goblins on it, and then Dark Goblin to help DPS this down. Yep, and you can see he got nothing there from that push, and we filled up our meter. Log comes down, so I'm gonna get this Giant down in front of the Dark Goblin. Perfect. Really, really good. Okay, yeah, he'll defend good because he has the Evo Valkyrie, so no surprise there, honestly. Let's do this, and then we're going to support with our Goblin Demolisher because all of the Goblins are spawning. I'm going to try this, and look at how many Goblins it's going to spawn. Ooh, look at all those Goblins. Ah, they just added the ability, though. That's unfortunate. The idea was there. The idea was there, but the Demolisher blew up all those Goblins. That's what I'm saying. The Goblin Curse Spell is not as easy to use as you'd think. He's almost to his ability, but we have our Evo Valkyrie in cycle, so I'm not too stressed about it. Yep. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Evo Valkyrie. Come on. Come on, Evo Valkyrie. Evo Valkyrie did her best there. I should have played her before the building in hindsight. Oh, let's do this. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, that's what I'm talking about. I tried. If they don't die in the poison, it doesn't actually spawn the goblins. Okay, he's definitely going to go in here, so I'm going to be ready with my Valkyrie. He's going to go... Okay, no, that was weird. I don't know if I agree with that. Okay, Valkyrie here because we need to make sure that this doesn't touch my tower. Now we have our ability. We need to do this, otherwise we're going to lose our tower. And then let's go in on this left side here because he has the building down. He wasted his building, essentially. Okay, Goblins should make sure that we don't lose our tower. Come on, Goblins. Clutch game. Honestly, that guy played well. I didn't really play it perfect. I think I made some mistakes, but like I said, we clutched up. GG's, we'll take the dub. Catch you in the next one. Alright, into our next match here against Louise Clash Battle Royale. In terms of starting plays with this deck, I think Dark Goblin is fine, or Goblins, or you can kind of play reactive, honestly, but I would try and do a Goblin card if you can, just so it fills up your meter at the very least. A lot of people will start with the Demolisher, and then they'll just go Goblin Giant in front, and that's honestly not a bad play either. Okay, arrows come down. We're going to go for our... See, like, I don't know why you would play RG instead of just, like, Goblin Giant. But I'm not him. He gave me a log value here, so I'm absolutely going to take it, and we're going to eat one RG shot. But look at how much more charged our meter is than their meter. So we're going to take that. I think Brawler gets one swing because he's a speedy boy. Look at him go. Wow, that's crazy. So we evened out in damage, essentially, and we charged our meter. Now it's our turn. Let's go for our Demolisher in the back. I think we're up a little bit of elixir. He's leaking a little bit. Our meter, not quite charged yet. I want to do this to, like, bait out a log. Then now our meter's charged. Oh, we used his log. Let's go in here. No log in cycle. All he's got is bowler. I don't think he can defend that left side. Look at that left side. Look at that left side. He has no log or no bowler, and that's a ton of damage. That's what I'm talking about. Great push by us. And you can see his meter's not full right now, so he can go for an RG at best, but it's not going to be enough for him to break through. Yeah, let's do this early. Cage really far. Nice. Okay. I'm going to log just to make sure that this, gets knocked back. We only, one shot? So now we've eaten one RG shot on both sides, and we're chilling. I'm going to do this because it should force out the log. And again, cycle the meter. Yep, perfect. No log in cycle. You don't want them to have log in cycle for the big push. Bowler is really common. The deck I posted yesterday has bowler, so you have to kind of play around it. Ideally, you want to wait till the bowler crosses to your side of the bridge, but that's not always an option. Oh, he played his bowler. We're going to try and slow roll. I don't want to go in just yet. This actually works out really well because the bowler is going to be down. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this. And now that the bowler is kind of on our side of the bridge, now we activate the ability. See, look, now that bowler is essentially useless because it was on our side of the bridge. That's exactly what we wanted. We have stuff down on both lanes. He has to cycle his log, but what about the left side? That's what I'm talking about. We're going to Goblin Curse here just because we haven't had a chance to use it. And it kind of will make sure he doesn't play any swarm troops. Nice. Good game to that guy. I feel like we played it really well. We played around the bowler, which is important. As long as we log this side, we're not going to lose our towers. So, easy dub for us. And like I said, you should be running Goblin Giant instead of Royal Giant. So, we'll take the dub. Catch you in the next one. All right, into our next match here against CR7. Up here against Cristiano Ronaldo. Alright. You can cycle your Goblin Cage first. I mean, it's risky because most people are running Goblin Giant. But most people don't punish me too hard for it. Plus, it charges the Goblin meter. My opponent opts to leak. And then eventually play his... I don't know why he waited to play that. He just, wasted several elixir. But that's okay. I think when I hit 10, I can play the Dark Goblin, and it'll actually snipe this down. So let's do this. And then I'm going to just Goblin Curse here. And then log. Just cause a little bit of havoc. And you can see it's going to spawn nothing. It spawned goblins, but then they got blown up. We're already back to our cage here, which is super important for defense. So we're going to drop our cage. That'll pull it really, really far. And we have Valkyrie in case he spams us. Okay, let's do this in the back. And Valkyrie in front. Just to minimize damage. I'm not super worried about that Dark Goblin. Because I think it's going to walk up and our tower's going to target it. Nice. He wastes his log. I would say waste it. Our meter is full, so I'm just going to go in here because we have a lot of stuff down. And he doesn't have a login cycle. Nice. And his ability goes to waste, essentially. I'm just going to ignore it because we're going to get more damage on both sides. Nice. Nice. Look at him go. Dude, the Demolisher does so much damage. He just ignored the entire thing and he ignored the wall breakers. I'm going to use my log here. Perfect. So really good start. You can see we took half of his tower with one push. Alrighty. I might just cycle goblins at the bridge. I don't super need them for defense. Usually they support their push with a Demolisher, so the goblins are like kind of useless. Okay, we'll do this. That way we can get to our Evo Valkyrie. He doesn't have enough for the ability. Even if he does go for a Goblin Giant, it's still not enough. So we're going to go like this. And then Demolisher on his Demolisher. Perfect. It locked onto the Valkyrie. I don't know if that log hits the Dark Goblin. Oh, it did. Well played. Well played. Okay, those are both in the back. So I'm going to do this. And since those are the fake goblins, I'm going to ignore them. Okay, let's do this. And then, because he has to log, we can Dark Goblin. And we're going to Valkyrie here just to make sure that this doesn't get any excess damage. Goblin Curse here just for good measure. Oh, perfect. He played Goblins. Log to spawn Goblins. And we're Gucci gang. I think I said this in yesterday's video. Obviously, if you didn't watch yesterday's video, you're not going to know what I said. But I don't think Goblin Barrel is great in this game mode. For the amount of elixir it costs, I just don't think it's good. It's easy to defend. I think you should be running Goblin Giant. He doesn't have Barrel and Cycle log to close out this match. Good game to CR7, but honestly an easy win. We'll catch you in the next one. And our next match here against this person. And for those of you that don't know how the game mode works, well, I guess I've already explained the game mode, but every 1,000 trophies you unlock something new. So at 1,000 trophies, we got the Evo slot, and we got the Goblin Curse Spell. Then at 2,000, you unlock the Goblin like robot card. And then at 3,000, you unlock a second evolution slot. So that's kind of the way that you unlock cards in this game. I'm just going to support this because I think the Dark Goblin, yeah, I was going to say, is going to force out something from him. I'm going to play Goblins here just to make sure that doesn't touch my tower and to help fill up my meter. Good start. I'm going to go Valkyrie. I was thinking of cycling my cage, but see, like, why do you have P.E.K.K.A? See, I just don't understand. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we're going to cage just to pull. I think P.E.K.K.A, you need to play the cage like that. My man is going for gold. I respect that. I respect that. Okay, we're going to go Demolisher. Log here. Demolisher will do a really, really good job. And I'm going to protect him by going Goblin Surround. Okay. I need my Goblin Brawler to pop. No, it would have pulled perfect. Okay, honestly, decent arrows by him. We have our meter full here, so I think I'm just going to go for a Goblin Giant. Wow, he's going to eat that whole thing. Dude, that's going to do so much damage. What a psycho. I can't believe he ignored that. So what we want to do is we want to go Goblin Giant, knowing he's going to P.E.K.K.A, and then we're going to support it. And it should still do a lot of damage, right? Okay, yeah, he didn't P.E.K.K.A right away. Ooh, I'm going to Goblin Curse on these. And then just ignore those goblins because we're going to absolutely wreck him right now. Nice, nice. We get little goblin spawns. Perfect. And that's what I'm talking about. We're like, why are you running Goblin like P.E.K.K.A? I think I understand the train of thought. He's like, oh, like everyone's running Goblin Giant, so I'll run P.E.K.K.A. But you're better off just running other counters to Goblin Giant other than like a P.E.K.K.A, if that makes sense. Goes P.E.K.K.A in the opposite lane instead of protecting the 3 crown. Oh, that was a misclick. What am I doing? I didn't even mean to play that. Brother. We're fine. We're gonna not talk about that misclick. But it almost kills his P.E.K.K.A. The misclick almost takes care of his P.E.K.K.A. Yeah, we got the 3 guy anyway. GG's to that guy. Don't run P.E.K.K.A. We'll see you in the next one. In our next match here against Vampire. And so far we've been pretty flawless on stream. Or I guess this is recording, so hopefully it goes to show the power of this deck. He cycled a berry. I'm just going to cycle goblins 2 for 2, but it should force out an additional response. Yeah, there we go. We get that out of hand. I'm tempted to go in here because berry's going to go down. Nah, never mind. We can't. It's more important to play defense first. Perfect. I was hoping that Dark Goblin would come back, and he does. My hand's kind of awkward for this mini P.E.K.K.A. Let's do this. He's going to get a little connection, but only like 400 damage, so we're okay. Our meter's looking pretty good. He still needs to respond to our Goblin Demolisher as well, so that's fine. Valkyrie comes down. Probably one of the best answers in the game to the Demolisher card, so well played. I'm going to do this to cycle, and I don't want that hitting my tower, so the goblins, kind of just sacrificial goblins. It is what it is. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. This will activate the ability. He has no bomber in hand. Now we have great split lane pressure. We have goblins on one side, and you can see the Dark Goblin goes to the other lane. That was exactly what I wanted. Perfect split lane pressure. It was pretty impossible for him to defend both sides in that situation. That was nice. He had to pick what side to log. That's why it was really important to place Dark Goblin on the right tile, like on this tile right here, because after it helped support, it went onto the other lane. If I would have played him behind my Goblin Giant, which is a mistake that I see all the time, then it's just too much log value. So that's why you don't want to do that. Okay, Wizard comes down. Again, Wizard, Goblin Demolisher. It's 1 elixir less. It's like basically the same card, and it charges your meter. So that's my opinion. That's my opinion! Okay. So far, so good. I want to try to bait out his log. That's the most important thing for me. Okay. No, he just ignores it. What are you doing? I might have just given up. I mean, I would low-key give up. Oh, Wi-Fi. Oh, I see. Okay, let's do this. And Evil Valkyrie is going to just demolish this push. Look at Evil Valkyrie! Evil Valkyrie just destroyed his entire push. That's what I'm talking about. Goblin Curse here just because. Maybe we can turn this mini P.E.K.K.A. and we do. Beautiful. Yeah, easy peasy. This guy's running a really bad deck. Don't make that mistake. Goblin Demolisher here, going to clean everything up. You can just Valkyrie on the Wizard as well. Good NATO. Let's just get at least 1 Goblin here. Oh, we get 2. GG's to Vampire, and well played to us. We'll take another dub. Catch you in the next one. Match here against this player. Debru. I think starting goblins is pretty good. You can wait just a second to see if they play anything crazy. 2 elixirs, not a big commitment, but it usually forces out something. Like, there we forced out the cage, which is really, really awesome. Because now he doesn't have an answer to our Goblin Giant. I'll be curious if he logs this. Yeah, he does. Okay, he spent a lot there. I'm actually just going to do this. And I'm curious to see what he spends here. This support with their Demolisher. And I think this is a trade that was worth taking because he has nothing to defend this. And yeah, sure, we lost half of our tower, but look how much he's going to lose. Oh, wait, bats. Goblin Curse on the bats. Oh my god, finally a card that our curse is good against. Look at all the goblins we're going to get. Yo, why is he running Night Witch? That's crazy to me. Okay, immaculate start. Yeah, bats and skeletons are some of the worst cards that you can run in this game mode because of the Goblin Curse. So, this guy did not get the memo, apparently. This should fill the meter, I think. Perfect. Okay. And we can go Goblin Giant in the pocket. I'm not going to, actually, because Bowler is one of the best answers, so I'm just going to bide my time. And I'm going to delay play it. Okay, so now the ability comes down. Let's do this so the Bowler locks onto the Goblin Giant instead of all of the goblins. Nah, it still took care of it. That's why I was waiting on it for that exact reason, because Bowler is so good. But we're getting tons of damage on the 3rd crown tower anyway, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, we almost 3-crowned him. This is a good log here. It'll help out with the Demolisher, and it'll take care of the Dark Gob. Again, I'm just going to Goblin Curse here. Defensively, help out with these bats. Perfect. I mean, this match isn't over. I mean, we should probably just go for the 3 crown, and I think we'll be okay. I'm going to Dark Goblin like this, again on this side, so that way it goes towards the other lane. He just used his bowler. I definitely wouldn't have done that if I was him. Yeah, okay, so we're going to do this. Again, no bowler in hand. Goblin Demolisher to threaten the 3 crown, and he kind of used his bowler at the wrong time. Let's be honest, it's going to be 3 crown here. GG's to that guy. Not the best played, but you can learn just as much from your mistakes as something that you do well. So GG's to that guy. We'll take the dub and catch you in the next match. Into our next match here against Eric in the Grave Diggers clan. I don't know why, the Goblin Queen just reminds me of Jabba the Hutt. Like, I just see her like just sitting on the throne. I wonder if the Goblin Curse Spell would be good here. I think it would be too slow, is my synopsis. You know what I mean? We're going to try it. Nah, never mind. We're not going to try it. Okay, my boy spending a lot here to support a whole lot of nothing. I'll just log. It's a good log value. Demolisher should clean up everything else, I believe. Yeah. I mean, at the very least, the Spear Goblin Hut helped get damage. Oh, stay alive. Stay alive for me. Yes! Huge! That's huge for me, because now he's going to go ahead and go on the defense. Oh, he didn't. Wow, that Demolisher got an absurd amount of value. Arrows come down. No arrows in hand. We got goblins on the ground. He probably has log, though. Nope. Just that. And that's how we're gone. See, he's running Knight instead of Valkyrie, and you can see why that's not as good, because Valkyrie would have taken care of all of those goblins and the Dark Goblin, but Knight does not. So that's why I like Valkyrie over Knight for this game mode specifically. I think it's really good. Wow, he just got cooked. Alright, we're going to go ahead and assume that he gave up. We're going to go Demolisher, we're going to go Valkyrie. It's going to spawn all of our little goblins. He did not give up. Goblin Curse does a really good job. Goblins in the middle actually does a decent job defending. Goblin Curse totally took care of his Spear Goblin Hut. Oh man, just got obliterated. Okay, GG's to Eric. We'll take the dub and catch you in the next one. Okay, into our last match of the video. This deck is just too good. These games are like just flying by. Actually, we've climbed a few hundred trophies just in the span of the video, so I am content. Another Spear Goblin Hut. I see the appeal. I definitely see the appeal. I will say when he placed it like that, it doesn't pull the Goblin Giant though. So I'm tempted to go in here because of that placement. He goes. Oh, I wish I had my Goblin Curse in hand. That would have been awesome. Oh my gosh, the Goblin Curse value would be insane right now. I'm going to defend with the Dark Goblin here. Tempting to go for the Goblin Curse, but I just don't think it would be a great move. Okay, he's going to get good damage here. I can't do a lot about it. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to delay the log here for as long as we can, so that way it also hits the Dark Goblin. Perfect! Okay. Okay, so he used his ability. We haven't used ours, so we're chilling. Interesting. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a Goblin Brawler in the back, which will get my ability full, and then we'll go Goblin Giant at the bridge, and maybe Goblins on the opposite lane. Okay, let's do this. Our meter's going to get full. Okay. I think now that I have the curse in hand, that's the move. Okay, let's do this. Goblin Curse here. Nice. Spear Goblins change. Spear Goblins change. Come on, Spear Goblins. Wow, it takes so long to kill those Spear Goblins. That was awful. That was actually so bad. I thought it was going to take care of the Spear Goblins, but it didn't. Ooh, Dark Goblin buff one-shot Spear Goblins. That's a good interaction to know. Okay, so kind of a mistake there on my part. Do better than me. It didn't take care of the Spear Goblins nearly quick enough, so good to know. Okay, his meter's full, so we need a cage here. Valkyrie's going to be our best friend on this defense, as well as like a low Goblin Demolisher. Okay, let's see how he supports this. Okay, Demolisher of his own. Let's do this. That Dark Goblin's getting a lot of value. I'm going to log. Ooh, that was a good poison by him, actually. Well played. Uh-oh. This Demolisher is going to do a lot of damage. I doubled down on defense. I didn't think that would happen. Oh, let's curse. No, did I just do another bad curse? Let's log here. Come on, we need goblins on our side. We need goblins on our side. Okay, there we go. There we go. Don't count us out yet. It's going to be tower down, probably. One more swing for me. Yes, Goblin Giant. Our first 2-tower game of the video. And we have a lot of stuff. Okay, let's do this. Valkyrie's going to be amazing. That's why we love her. Now we're going to go for the Goblin Curse. And it's finally going to be good. It's finally going to be good. No, it wasn't. I can dream, though. But we have the ability. So let's go crazy here. Let's do this. And then we're going to go in the pocket with the Demolisher. And my man is going to have a hard time defending it. He basically wasted his ability. Let's get the curse down. Nice timing on the curse. Look at all those goblins. He can't stop it. He can't stop it. Let's go, baby. Goblin Curse coming in clutch on that last game. GG's to that guy. That was the closest game we had by far. But we'll take the dub. Catch you in the outro. That's going to do it for today's video. Here's the deck one more time in case you want to take a screenshot. I think this is the best deck. Once you get the Goblin Curse spell, it's a really, really strong deck. I've had no issues with it. So give it a try. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. If you got this far, I really appreciate you. And I hope to see you in another video real soon. Peace.